All right, so what type of tree is this?
This is what we used to call wooden trees. Pretty common in the forest, and you know, if you find them, you want to take good care of them. Those wooden trees are hard to come by.
She said in an hour everything should be good.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks, Allen.
See ya.
Okay, bye.
Okay, we are here at a new flip house. We are supposed to close this pretty soon. We're having to get a flood policy, which may end up delaying it just a little bit. But what I'm trying to do is I want to come in here. We need to get measurements of everything. At least I hope we are, because I hope we brought a measuring tape, but I want to get a game plan of everything that's going down. Take a look through it, let you know kind of what the game plan is, and excited about this one. I think it's going to be a good one. All right, let's take a look. All right, so here's the living room. Here's the game plan. The bones are really good in this house, but this kind of has that old feel of this part of the living room is separated from the kitchen. So we're gonna get a contractor in here to figure out what's it gonna cost to blow this whole wall out, okay? The tricky thing about that is we do have another wall that kind of tees into it about right here. So we're gonna have an open spot here and open down there with maybe a post here. We're not real sure what that's gonna look like yet. But here, we're pretty much gonna have to rip out all the floors throughout the entire property. We're gonna pull up the laminate that started to be put down here. We're going to rip out all of this and we're gonna put in drywall. So all the floors done, this getting ripped out, put in drywall, redo all the crown molding. Then we're gonna replace all the lights. So, and then in the kitchen area, I'm thinking we're probably gonna just gut the whole thing. Now the budget is 25, so we're gonna be able to come in here, buy it for 125. It's here in Mount Juliet. It's a 1,500 square foot house, so it's gonna be pretty good. The only downside is it probably will require flood insurance. So come in here, 25, we're gonna be able to do a lot of it ourselves, like the floors, like the paint. That being the case, we're gonna save enough money, we're probably gonna end up ripping out all these cabinets. Probably go ahead and put new countertops as well. We're gonna most likely do granite. The thing with granite, if you're flipping a house, you need to come in like the first day, get measurements. We're gonna go ahead and turn those in so that as they come in, 2-3 weeks down the road, we'll be able to put them in, be ready by the time the house is finished. I messed up on my last one. I was gonna put granite in it. I waited too long and I didn't have the time to replace them. So I had to put Formica. But again, being in Mount Juliet, it will carry a higher price point. Our target price point is gonna be around $230. So we're gonna rip it out, new appliances, new kitchen, stove, dishwasher, new fridge. And the big thing here, this is an estate. And so the person that came in and tried to fix it ended up jacking it up. So we're gonna have to get an electrician in here, fix all of the wiring before we move forward, because we do not want to kill ourselves. So let's go this way first and then we'll finish back there. If you're looking for a flip, ideally, if you can find it, you want something with what they call good bones, which means the floors are good, the walls are good, it's just ugly, right? That needs cosmetic. That is ideally what you want to do, unless you are an experienced investor and you have crews and you can control the cost. Because where a lot of people go wrong is they buy a house, next thing you know they have to pull a contractor in to rip up floors. They don't know what they're doing and they get way over the head. So if you notice in here, cosmetics, you need this. They did put this texture wall, which I'm not crazy about, but frankly, I'll probably leave it. I'll just paint it to make it look good. Rip out the floor, change the blinds here, and that's pretty much it. kitchen, the bathroom rather, they did put hardwood in the bathroom and nowhere else, which is very weird. So we're gonna rip up here, but the shower is relatively in good shape. I think we're gonna be able to clean that up. We're gonna be able to clean this up. We're probably gonna clean this up, but it functions great. Now we are going to, oh, slip. We are going to be putting in new windows. These are the originals. These are OG windows. So we're going to be putting in all new. My guess is it's going to cost us between $4,500 to $5,000 to redo it, which is fine because with windows, you're going to get your money back out. Everybody wants good windows. In here, again, it's all the same pretty well. Again, good bones, floors in good shape, no bounce. So we're gonna paint, new switches, new door on the closet, and it doesn't have a half bath right here. But if you notice, they went with the hardwoods in here as well. So we'll probably rip this out, rip out all that, redo the windows. All right, so let's go in here. All right, so the game plan with this is they built this up so that they could run piping underneath it because it looks like they had some kind of water run. I don't know why they did that. I kind of know, but it was still a terrible idea. You could have done it better. So we're gonna rip this all out. We're gonna rip out this wall. We are, however, just gonna renovate this. This is another full bathroom. So this is technically a 2.5 bath. If we change this out, change the toilet out, it does have a shower in here. So this could function as an apartment, if you will. One of the things I love about this house is that it actually is a corner lot in a cul-de-sac. So it's got a great exterior space, okay? The other thing I love about it, if you look, it actually has, outside of this front where there's the siding, it actually has brick pretty much around it. Because of that, we're probably gonna paint it, which depends on if we can do this ourselves or we're gonna have to bring somebody in. If we could paint this thing, I think it's gonna really pop. Let's take a look at the HVAC. As you can tell, this is seriously old. It's gotta be as old as the house. And I believe the house is in 78. Maybe it's not that old, but it's pretty old. So we're gonna have to change this. And again, I think that's pretty well it. It's got a lot of concrete in the driveway. It's got a fenced in the back with a lot of patio space out there. So it's got a huge potential. The bones are good. That's what you gotta look for. Unless you know what you're doing, and unless you are very experienced and you have crews that can do it at a relatively good cost, go for houses that have good bones.
Yeah, she's like, does not want me to come up here.
All right, guys, so that is it for this one. This is our second investment property, so we're super excited about it. We're actually gonna partner on this one. The other thing about this property as opposed to the last one that I wish I would have done on the last one is I found a lender that was going to be able to lend us the purchase but also the renovation cost. So really at the end of the day, we're able to buy it and renovate without coming out of pocket with any cash. The reason why I like that is you're not worried about over leveraging yourself, okay? If you can connect with a lender that'll allow you to do that, it's going to put you in a better financial position. You can worry less about price point. You're not gonna have to drop it as fast if it doesn't sell because you have time, right? You're not pouring 50K of your own money into the deal. So anyway, that's it. Second deal. We're gonna walk you through it just like last time. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Until next time, go make some magic happen.